There are some questions that I won't be in a position to answer sufficiently, because some of the decisions that I'm trying to explain and the steps that were taken by my seniors. And the background information, why some of the decisions were taken, I have no information. Regarding a question asked by iRadio, reason under house arrest, you call it under arrest, and that he was put under house arrest. We were saying let him enjoy the comfort of his residence. Let him enjoy the comfort of his residence. Later on, the leadership maybe will find time to tell us why was he confined, what was the reason behind it. But for us, we're saying just Kalikfi bid bitak. Okay, that was it. Misunderstanding, investigation will find out. General Santino will form an investigation committee to ask those who had started the fighting. And once that investigation is done and we have results, I will also get back to you. Was there a forced attempt? He was simply told ABC the way I was explaining. And for some reasons, the water became muddy before the implementation. But now he has complied and tempers have come down. Comrade Samir, if you could recall, when there were clashes, a lot of security personnel poured on the streets to stop any further chaos, maybe. Because at my place, we registered random shooting, cases of random shooting. So for us to stop any further disorganization, random shooting, security force were deployed the way you had seen. So it was unfortunate that our members of the clergy did not assess the situation and stop going on with their celebration of, or with the procession. They should have put the safety of their faithful a priority instead of going ahead with the march, knowing that yesterday there was very heavy fighting, some streets had been sealed. So in my opinion, the judgment, in my opinion, should have been better. That if there was an emergency fighting, heavy fighting the way we had, they should have cancelled it. Okay. So it was as a result of confusion. It was not intentional. And take it from me, whenever there is insecurity, step number one is you restrict your movement as an individual. Assess the security situation. Does it warrant freedom, free movement, or you need to scale it back? So it was not intentional. And as we speak, the forces that were deployed at the residence of General Kolkor, they had been withdrawn and reported back to the original places. Those who were involved in the fighting on both sides, the ones that were inside, were disarmed, their guns handed over to their mother unit, which is the National Security Bureau, and those from us that were deployed outside and got involved in the fighting, we also disarmed them, and we handed over their guns to their commander, the Tiger, so that they go and do their own investigation. This is what had happened to those who were involved in the fighting. I assure us that whether we are ready for any eventuality, don't always wish us bad thing to happen to us. We are ever ready. That's why we have in this uniform. That's why we have other security organs that are in their respective service uniforms, so that we stand up for the people of South Sudan and protect them. And this is exactly what was done by the commanders of the units that were involved in the mediation. Where dialogue is needed, the tool is used. Where where force is needed, it is deployed. So we assess, and so we are ever ready. Downsizing, you know, when you serve in the government, and a time comes that you are no longer in service, your security details automatically is reduced. So it is in line with our with the government protocols. Italo governor fees security details that befits your position. When you are no longer the governor, but you were once a public figure, political figure, you are given a security that is equivalent to your new status. Okay, that was the reason for downsizing. Comrade Mabur, we are saying once again, he is not under house arrest, but is told to be at his residence. Please, if you are told, of course, be at your residence, that means your freedom of movement has been curtailed. But it's not, you cannot compare it when you are put under key and lock. Well, okay. So if you are moving within your compound and you are meeting people and you are with your family, the impact would be psychological. It would be not as equal as when you are put in the cover with so use also, let us coin also our own praise. If the Kawaja Bugul is under house arrest, we also say he has been requested to remain at his home, so that it does not psychologically damage some of our people. FSBC is not also arrested. Our one is the same. He's not under house arrest. Adia, I'm not sure who is responsible for the treatment of those who were shot and wounded with crossfire. I'm not sure, but I can confirm they have been attended to. If there is a law requires us in the organized forces to treat victims of collateral damage, in this case they were not the primary target, and then of course the law would be used. Peter Louis, prevention of shooting in the future. It is also very important for us to know each time an incident occurs, we must underscore the motive behind it. In the past, we used to experience a lot of celebratory gunfire during public holidays, during what blah blah blah. But you would agree with me that that one had been brought under control. And as Christmas approaches, the same measures we have been putting in place previously would be put in place. In this case, the explanation for yesterday's shooting was clear, so we are up to it. Then finally, Philip Buddha, why a call court case became so special. I honestly don't know, because I was not the one that took the decision. But I can also say a call court also held a very special position for a very long time. Quiz. For General Bada Idawar, crawling, Mabisibu, quiz, Lodere Waga Finar, Mugulu Lola. Quiz. Lodere Msugi Aje Bugulu Lola. So the leadership knows. It's not me. So if you think it is special, Galulu Agot forbid Bitag, it is special. Galulu, you relocate from here because of 1, 2, 3, you think it is special? That's your view. I will honorably disagree with you that there is nothing special in that. That we told him relocate for the reasons I gave. Okay. If you look at it, looks very special. Alas, maybe Bukra, we can also tell you, when you stop working for BOA, you can remain and don't work. Okay. Yeah, Jaman, I think I'm done.
Your last message.
We don't have enough time because your time.
Just your last message to
My last message.
South Sudanese in diaspora and all the people, investors. They are so scared.
The South Sudanese here at home in diaspora, the investors, they don't get scared. We have successfully brought it under control. Our environment for investment, for tourism, for going about our activities during this festive season should resume as now or as from the morning hours. Thank you very much.